Okay, guys, Autumn just got caught stealing someone else's clothing designs. You know how Duty says someone was born for something? Like, Autumn was born to get into controversy. Like, he cannot have something come out about him like every couple of months to save his life. Like, I feel like this one, he didn't really do anything. I'll explain later what I mean by that, but it's still like, come on, bro, really? So let's go over what the whole situation is, and we can talk about it. So if you didn't know, there was this guy named One Carl with a K, and I don't know who he is. I think he dropped clothes, was like at Twin Uzis. That rap money must have really slowed up. You re-releasing my designs with your name on it. And he showed Twin Uzis with like a Murakami, like those flower pillows, and it had like a Pokemon on it, and One Carl with a K had dropped it, and it looks like Twin Uzis had dropped his own plushies of the kind in that style, and one of the designs was completely the same. And that's a really bad look. Number one, because I'm not gonna lie, it looks like he saw it and was like, I'm gonna rip this and just get away with it. I'm sure he's a fan of Pokemon, I'm sure he's a fan of Murakami or whatever, but you know, he just ripped it. He didn't give him any credit. He didn't hit him up and be like, yo, I can give you a cut of this or whatever. He just ripped it. And I'm not gonna lie, that design that guy is calling him out for is not super original. It's like you're taking Murakami and you're taking Pokemon and you're putting it together. I understand, like, it's all right. Like, I see why people would buy it. It's like one of those things. But Autumn just like ripped it. And apparently he has other allegations of doing this. For example, apparently a small clothing brand called 370799. I actually heard of them. They're cool. They're fire. I didn't know that they did this or this happened to them. They sent Autumn custom fur belts. Then 2 weeks later, Autumn had almost the exact same fur belts up for sale on his site. Okay, that's really corny and actually lame. Like, he deserves hate for that. And it looks like he has a history of this. Like, he's done this multiple times. Like, he just steals designs and he just puts them out on his site. For example, and it's not just like smaller creators. He'll just steal like bigger brand stuff too. For example, his ROI pony hair slides have a very similar design to UGG Tasman slippers. Tasman, I think that's what you say it. UGG is like a huge brand, you know, like my little sisters got UGGs. I got them, you know, a lot of people have them. And there are some brands who will like take inspiration from certain really popular concepts, especially with shoes, but I'm looking at them right now and yeah, he kind of just ripped them off. I will say though that this design is not original in the slightest. Like, these Takashi Murakami like pillows they've been popping since like 2017. That's when people are like 2018, 2019 is when they were really like, that's when they got like hype for real. Someone said it's kind of like corny how it's kind of like that Spider-Man meme where like Spider-Man is pointing at the other Spider-Man and just himself, and it was like, you know. And he also made some like really off-brand Mickey Mouse Marnie slides, which isn't a good thing either. So this immediately got people like, man, Autumn's so lame for this, dude. Of course Autumn did this. And I'll read some of the comments right now. Here's what some people had to say. Autumn likes kids, fakes a mugshot, and now scamming. Yeah, he cooked. I agree with this. He's pretty cooked. Bro, Wick need to lock in. No way he's in some more stuff. That's messed up. Autumn didn't really like speak about this at all. I think he like dropped a vlog or something. He just doesn't care. He also has 3 clothing brands. Doesn't seem like he's doing any of the designs, and it more so just looks like it's just a way for him to make money. Like, him dropping clothes is kind of just like a lick for him. Like, I don't think he's that passionate about designing clothes or anything. It just seems like, oh, I can make a bunch of money doing this. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Carl with a K, he seems cool. I think he dropped a diss track on him on Twin Uzis too, which is okay. You're kind of thought chasing, but this stuff in general is just like kind of cringe. It's just really bad for Autumn's reputation. And I'm actually doing a video called rappers with like the worst reputations, underground rappers with the worst ones. And of course Autumn's gonna be in there, but like Autumn has so many things, and you know, like having one thing is kind of weird that it's come to this point, but having one thing is kind of like, it's kind of normal. It's all right. Like, people just let it go. But this dude's got so much stuff. It's like, god damn, bro. Like, man, this one isn't that bad. I'm not gonna lie. Like, people made a bigger deal of it than it really is, because Autumn's stolen more designs, done more things to clothing designers. I just think this guy, Carl with a K, the guy that he stole from this time, that he didn't totally steal for. Let's be honest. Like, it wasn't the most original design of all time. This guy, Carl with a K, really has a following, and that's why he was able to call the dude out. if I were Autumn, I would just like stay out of all that stuff. I don't know. I just like I don't get why he like I don't know. I don't know if he does too much and that's why he got caught into this, because like he does make a lot of music, post a lot, do a lot of things. Like he has 3 clothing brands. Jesus Christ, bro. Like wow, that's a lot. I'm not gonna lie. Like that definitely leaves a lot of like surface area to get, you know, hated on and stuff. Okay, I just opened Instagram and some dude DM'd me that Netspend got shot. Alright, that's definitely fake. Back to the video. But what I'm really curious about is like, will Autumn face, like, will he eventually get into something that'll like actually mess his career? Like, you know, like he could, you know, the stuff he did with that girl, right? That underage one. Like if there's real evidence or proof that something happened, like he could, you know, he would get in so much deep trouble. Like, you know what I mean? He's just a bit careless, I guess. I don't know where I'm going with this.
Check it out. Shout out for Sheer for having me on this video. And yeah, I'm gonna give my perspective on this. Basically, Adamar Wick, he's ripping off this dude Carl with a K's Pokemon Murakami plushes. Insane, right? And first of all, I don't actually believe this is Autumn's brand. He does have it in his bio, and it does state that it's his brand. But I'm pretty sure it's some other dude's brand. He's kind of just using Autumn for promo. He's probably, you know, he's cutting him a certain percentage of the sales. Because in the video, you can obviously tell, like, Autumn is being held at gunpoint. It all seems like pretty awkward and shit. Another thing is that house that Autumn was in while making that promo video, the house looks pretty nice, but there's a smoke alarm going on in the background. Like whoever is renting or owns that house, you know, they probably got some good funds. Like just buy some damn batteries, please. Put it in that smoke alarm. Like that shit sounds ghetto as hell. And like Fashir said, this is ruining Autumn's reputation in a way, because, you know, Autumn has always been under a lot of heat his whole career. A whole ton of allegations towards him always. But at the same time though, the dude Carl with a K only has 12K on Instagram. It's not like he's hurting Autumn's image or brand like too bad. Like it's not like he's some huge fashion Instagram mogul or something, you know. Like yeah, maybe his fans will hate Autumn, but I'm pretty sure most of Autumn's followers don't even know who this guy is. Like no offense. Like Fashir said, the design is really, really unoriginal. Murakami Pokemon, like a 10-year-old could have thought of that. No offense to Carl with a K. Also, I would not buy it. I think it's kind of cringe. Honestly though, that Murakami Pokemon pillow would have been hard a few years ago, and it's honestly not that hard to make a product like that anyways. Basically, you go to like websites like Alibaba, like Chinese wholesalers basically, and you could like customize a ton of shit. You could search up this Murakami pillow and add whatever face you want to it. You could add like dill cheese Egyptian dude face on the Murakami pillow. Hey, honestly, that's not a bad idea. And honestly, I don't think Autumn and whoever owns that brand actually sat there and actually thought about that like product concept. Like I'm pretty sure it's straight up a stolen design and everything. Like I'm not gonna lie, the Chinese manufacturer is doing Carl with a K dirty for sending those out to like everybody else. So I'm pretty sure if you really want to, you could hit up the manufacturer directly and ask them for that exact Pokemon Murakami pillow. I'm pretty sure, because I don't think none of that stuff actually has like a patent on it or anything. Also, Can and Lucky collabed and made a Murakami pillow very similar. It just had an emoji on it, emoji face on it. Like I'm telling you guys, it's super easy to make stuff like this. You kind of just gotta drop a bag and maybe buy like minimum 800 or something like that. And what's even more hilarious is that neither Autumn or Carl with a K own the rights to that pillow. That's right, Mr. Murakami himself, Japanese legendary designer, Japanese legendary artist. He could sue both of them if he knew about it. Like he could really drop a cease and desist on Autumn and Carl with a K if he even knew about it. Hey, honestly, I might write up that email right now and let the Murakami team know. Nah, I'm kidding. But it's a kind of weird situation for Autumn. You know, he's kind of just chasing a bag. Like I highly doubt he actually cares about that brand that he's claiming as his. So he's kind of, I don't know, he's kind of like in this weird gray area, I guess. I do feel bad for Carl with a K. Dude made a diss track on Autumn and everything. Like that shit hurts, man. That shit hurts when somebody like straight up just copies and pastes your shit. Like, you know, maybe the design isn't all that original, and of course art is subjective, so some people may like that Murakami Pokemon pillow. I don't. Nah, I'm kidding. But like that's his thing, that's his pillow, you know. And for some dude like Audemars Wick to come out of nowhere and just steal it and like be held at gunpoint and make an ad for it. Like, I feel bad for Carl with a K, honestly. And he dropped this insane diss track on Autumn. And I'm not gonna lie, I was expecting it to be dog water. I was expecting it to be dog shit. But dude went in. The mixing, the beat, everything just fire. He's just going in on Autumn, talking about all sorts of, man, he's got some dirt on Autumn, man. Like, he was going in for real. Hey, thank you so much for Sheer for having me on this video, man. Make sure you guys check me out on YouTube, Dill Cheese, or on Instagram at dill.cheese, man. And yeah, I'm out. Peace.